That's what's up, man. I want to talk to you about some fights that just happened, man. What you think about the performance Triple G put on last week?
Triple G solid, you know. That dude work out hard, he train hard, so, you know, he fight even harder. Triple G is like, he's like the next thing big in boxing other than Mayweather.
What you see, what it takes to defeat a fighter like Triple G, in your opinion?
I mean, he's not flawless, you know what I mean? He can be beat. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, you know, and Triple G is just a typical fighter with a lot of power. So you got to use your advantages against a fighter like that, and you take his advantages away. And I think Triple G got a problem with speed, so we'll see it in his upcoming bouts, you know, when he get it with better competition, if he can deal with speed and movement.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, man, your brother Lara, man, he fought Canelo, man. What you thought about that fight?
It was a good fight. I thought Lara did enough to win the fight. You know, a lot of people get it confused between boxing and running. It's not running when you punching and not getting hit. You know what I mean? And we all know Canelo got a problem with movement and speed. So that was Lara's game plan, and that's what he did.
If you was to fight Canelo, what would you do different that Lara did?
I would stand in the pocket just a little bit more, you know, just a little bit more than Lara. I would stand in the pocket, but other than that, I would try to fight the same game plan Lara did. I thought Lara won at least 2 rounds on Canelo.
Yeah, myself, I had a 7-5 myself with Lara. Yeah. Man, I just watched you spar against an undefeated 175-pounder, man. How do you feel in there with a guy that big?
Man, Big Steve walking around probably like 200 pounds, about 50 pounds bigger than me almost. But, you know, when you feel a guy power that big, a guy my weight won't be able to touch me, you know. I walk through that shots. And Steve, we work hard together. Brian Beard, everybody that's in camp right now getting ready. Lara, everybody that's here, you know, the supporters. We go hard at Blitz, so y'all keep it locked. We're going to keep doing what we do.
Yeah, I saw you, the way you sat in the pocket with him being 175 pounds. You say you're walking around right now probably about 200.
Yeah.
Do you think about moving up after fight, sparring with somebody that big all the time or what?
Most definitely. 160 is my division. 154, I'm taking the division right now. And then 160, I'll be moving on up. And then hopefully, you know, I'm only 24 right now, so who knows how big I'll get. I want to be a heavyweight one day.
Okay. What do you think about the performance, Andre? Did you watch Andre Dirrell last night?
Andre Dirrell looked great. He back. Like, I like Andre Dirrell. I like his brother too. Like, me and my brother kind of mimicked them a little bit. You know, we like their styles, like far as, you know, that brother love. And I like those 2 guys, the Dirrell brothers. Next thing.
Okay, if Andre Dirrell get all the way back on top of his game like he was before he left, man, how big of a threat do you see him to Andre Ward or the likes of Andre Ward or someone?
No offense, because I'm just now starting off my career, but me and Andre Dirrell will be a good fight. Me and Anthony Dirrell will be a good fight. You know, like, them type of guys, like, I'd rather work with in the gym so I can get better than my competition. Andre Ward is a few steps above Andre Dirrell, so I feel like Andre Dirrell in a couple, maybe a year, he'll be right there with Andre Ward and be able to put up a good fight with him. Probably a better fight than Edwin did.
Okay, you got another 154-pounder that's headlining ESPN next week, Willie Nelson, man. What you think about Willie Nelson as a fighter?
Who?
Willie Nelson.
I don't know Willie Nelson.
Oh, you're not familiar with him? Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Already a big 154-pounder that's in our way.
Okay, I see Demetrius Andrade and Lara going back and forth on Twitter. What you think about that, man?
Battle of the Southpaws. Lara boxed better against Southpaws. People don't know that. Look what he did to Charlo. You know, Andre is a good fighter. I don't take nothing home from him. But we all know what happened to the fighters that talk a lot and that, you know, that want to be heard and want to be seen. He's a world champion and nobody knew him. More people know me than they don't know Andre. So the dude is right now, he's trying to market himself. He's calling out everybody. He's calling Mayweather. Mayweather not gonna fight you in Atlanta. Come on, get real. Think about it. You know, I take my hat off to him. He's a world champion. He did enough to get the belt. But will he do enough to keep the belt? Me and my twin brother, we coming.
I got you.